Hey, what's up everybody? Dr. Scott here. Today I'm going to be talking about how to overcome adrenal fatigue. So adrenal fatigue is very common. It's about 80% of the population in the U.S. will suffer from some type of adrenal fatigue during their lifetime. And a lot of that can be overcome by some simple steps we're going to go through today. And number one, surprisingly or not surprisingly, is going to start with your diet. So from a dietary standpoint, we have to look at the things we put in our body. So let's go backwards here a little bit to the signs of adrenal fatigue. Adrenal fatigue are things like you're getting plenty of sleep, you're getting 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep a night, but you're still waking up and you're tired all day, or you feel like you're having to have some sort of energy drink or something all day long. Also, if you're exercising a lot and you're getting fatigued, you don't feel like you can do the exercises, that sort of thing. Exercise should actually create energy in your body, not the other way around. Anxiety and stress will cause fatigue, and also stress with increased cortisol levels and cause damage or deficiency within the adrenals. So the adrenals are two thumb-sized little glands that sit right behind your kidneys on both sides, and that helps your body create energy. So when you have damage to these areas, it can cause these slowdowns in energy. So the biggest things are obviously your diet. So the foods to get out of your diet are, number one, processed carbohydrates and sugars. So these are very damaging, as they are to lots of different organs, glands, tissues in the body. It really affects your energy level. Caffeine is another one. I know a lot of people are going to moan and groan about this, but there's caffeine in so many different drinks and different soft drinks, these energy drinks. It's not just drinking coffee. If you're drinking excessive amounts of caffeine during the day, that can actually create adrenal fatigue and a stress on the adrenals. So you need to back off on that. I'm not saying you can't have a cup of coffee during the day. I'm not saying that. So don't get all upset about that. It's the excessive amounts of caffeine that cause that. So if you're one of those people that just feels like they have to have cup after cup after cup of coffee a day just to keep going, then that's a good sign you have adrenal fatigue. So we want to get those things out of the diet. The other one is a sign of adrenal fatigue is excess body fat. So again, you go to the gym, you work out religiously, but you only lose a few pounds. You can't ever get over the hump, so to speak. That's another sign of adrenal fatigue. People generally with thyroid problems, no matter what it is hyperthyroid, hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, Graves', generally have some sort of adrenal component there. So we want to add bone broth, wild-caught salmon, dark-colored vegetables, seaweed, so you get iodine. This is really important, having iodine in the diet. Berries, black rice, dark grains and seeds, sour fermented food, so fermented vegetables, fermented drinks. This will help you avoid sweet cravings, those cravings that you feel like you have to have sugar all the time. Herbs are ashwagandha, ginseng, rhodiola. Spices, licorice root, nutmeg, allspice. Essential oils be holy basil, lavender, rosemary, and peppermint. And then medicinal mushrooms would be reishi, cordyceps, and shaga. The other nutrients we would like to see you get more of are vitamin B12, B5, vitamin D, vitamin D3. So best sources of vitamin D are actually getting direct sunlight 10 to 20 minutes a day all through the year. So expose as much skin as you can. It's your best source of vitamin D. Actually, your body will go all the way up to 10,000, basically equivalent to 10,000 international units of vitamin D, and then stop making it because that's your max. We're fortunate we live below the 35th parallel, so we can get those UVB rays sufficiently to produce vitamin D in your body between 10 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon is the best time. Again, 10 to 15 minutes. This is not about getting a suntan. This is about just getting your skin a little pink. That's what we want. So we're not getting sunburn or anything like that. The supplements that that will provide you with some of this as well are Adrenaven, Max BND, molecular hydrogen, which has good levels of magnesium in there and helps with at the cellular level. Thyroven and Premier testosterone for men. Obviously your testosterone levels start to diminish as we get older, and that will have an effect on our ability to build muscle and maintain energy levels and that sort of thing. So these are not drugs of any kind. This is all natural types of vitamins, nutrients, and minerals that were able to help your body produce these things. So it's not actually a chemical or a drug. So hope you got a lot out of this. Again, all these products you can come and get in our office. We also have a voucher below that if you want to come into the office, nerve system and how your nerve system's functioning can create a lot of stress on the adrenals as well, particularly in the mid to lower thoracic region, which is this area right in the region. Any nerve damage or nerve impingement or nerve entrapment or interference to the nerve system can cause damage to the adrenals as well. So you come in and get that checked. We have a voucher below. We can come in and get that checked in the office with the exam and x-rays and your first adjustment. So again, hope you got a lot out of it, and we'll see you next time. Dr. Ewing signing off.